Hello, I'm Stoten. I'm at Productronica 2013 and I'm joined by Maas from Assembléon. Mark, good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by.
No problem.
Your booth's just a short distance away from us and it looks like it's been busy all week.
Correct.
You've got the iFlex there, you've got the iX, which used to be the AX, but you're introducing a slightly more holistic solution. Tell me about that.
Yeah, we're introducing here the FlexLine. Like you said, the combination of the iX, which we used to know as the AX. We've been introducing quite some improvements over the years without really rebranding it. Now, in the combination with the iFlex, which creates the FlexLine, it was about time to do some rebranding as well. So we've updated the specs, we've updated the design, and updated the commonality basically between iFlex and iX.
Okay.
Creating the ideal line for the customers because using the strengths of both platforms.
Okay, and I think it was 2 years ago this week that we were in your facility at the launch of the iFlex.
Correct.
There was a lot of buzz here at the show about it that year. What has it actually done in the market during that time?
Well, it's been picked up by the market very well. Obviously, when you introduce a new machine, you have to go out and prove yourself. So you start off slow, but it's picking up very good. We've got quite some installs around the world, and our customers are happy with it. They really like the concept and the flexibility of it.
Yeah, and when you look at how those customers, first how the customers are buying it, but we should also talk about how they're using it. Are they buying a small group of modules and adding to it?
Most of them are still in the early days. They like the modularity of the concept, which we've been having also in the AX for a long time. The AX, you can scale the output within the same footprint by changing the top works, the robots basically. We've continued with that in the iFlex, and the possibility to add and take away modules is something that's really appealing to a lot of customers. Also, when customers want to grow in output, when they start out with a T2, which has 2 robots, and they want later on more output in the same footprint, they can swap it out for a T4, which has 4 robots.
Yeah. And are you finding that many of your customers that have the iFlex modules are actually moving those modules about in the way you expected, or?
Well, we anticipated that they would do it more than they actually do. You do. Most customers try and set up a line which is fit for all their application needs. And one of the advantages in our machine, which again is inherited from the AX, is that with one placement head you can pretty much do the whole component range. Whereas with several competitors, if your application makes changes, you need to exchange heads with specific characteristics. So the intrinsic flexibility that brings doesn't force you to change the line layout very often.
Okay. And there's kind of a sense this week that we're in a little bit of an inflection point in terms of the market, and I don't know whether there are possibly some genuine economic signs, but we've also been in this flat spot so long we need to invest and push out of it. That investment that's coming through, do you think modularity and flexibility are going to be key issues when people do look to buy new equipment?
Yeah. What you've seen in the past period is it's getting more busy in the factories, and obviously people start using their equipment more and better as a first step. What we see now, thank God I would say, is that people are at the boundaries of what they can do within the facility they have. Within our platform, like I explained, if you need more output and you're not maxed out on your robots or your modules, you can just add a module or a robot. Another thing we see is that the investments have been postponed for a very long time. So some older platforms are not capable anymore of the newest technology trends, and also that is requiring upgrades,
new equipment and investment there.
And also there the AX is very suitable. We've got one platform with different types of robots. If you place the TPR robot, for instance, on there, which is a twin placement robot we introduced also 2 years back, that robot is capable of doing 10 micron.
One of the other elements that we're hearing a lot of here is this Industry 4.0 thing, and whether that's just big data or mass customization or smart machines on a smart line or whatever it is, I don't know, but it's certainly something the German market is considering as it looks to make its new investment. Would you describe your equipment as being Industry 4.0 ready, if there is such a thing?
I think yes. If you look at the industry that changes, yeah, you could define it as 4.0, but the trend has been very clear over the past few years. There's a growing need for flexibility.
Yeah.
There's a growing need for more changeovers
Yeah.
and more intelligent use
Yeah.
of a machine.
Yeah. And what about the data that comes in and out the machine? Is that available in protocols that can connect to an MES system and other machines can use?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, also there we can support two basic data protocols.
Yeah.
One is CAMX, which
Yeah.
is from the IPC standard,
Yeah.
and the other one is SexGen.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
both are available and can interface with pretty much
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
MES system out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And last question. We're coming to the end of the show. Friday's always a bit of a slow down and relaxed day. Someone said to me yesterday, Friday is spy day, so it's always interesting. People talking to each other.
Yeah.
But the other 3 days have looked pretty busy. Have most of the visitors been German, European, or have you had a good mix of international visitors?
We've had a good mix of international visitors. We had a lot of visitors also with a global footprint, and we had our some people from our US team over and some people from our China team over,
Okay.
also for these global customers. But it's been a mix of customers, not only been German. Germany obviously is
Yeah.
close at home, so it's
Yeah.
easy to go. But we do see quite some international
Yeah.
visitors.
Eastern Europeans, for example, plenty of the Eastern Europeans, Polish, Romanian.
Yeah.
It's a bit of investment going in.
Yeah,
there at the moment, I think.
Eastern Europe is strongly represented, but also people from Asia and the US.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Good, excellent. Well, Mark, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting in the update, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.